What's going on, sports fans? So, got something a little bit different for you again today. Well, actually, it's not too different. What I got for you is a long, another awaited edition of the Fantasy House Live Hoops Edition. Although this week, well, really shouldn't say this week, it's more like 4 weeks in, or we're currently on the 4th week. So, we've actually missed a little bit of time here, which is, my bad, but I mean, at the same time, I'm kind of like the only one that's, producing all of this, so it is kind of just what it is. I'm trying to get these out somewhat a little bit more reasonable, or like more, I guess, on a schedule. If not like a small video, maybe then doing like just like photoshopped like images like I would put in the Discord. But other than that, we are going to try and do kind of like how we usually do it with our Fantasy House Live episodes, except we're going to try and cover the last 3 weeks, and then we're going to give you a score update, because fantasy basketball is a continuous kind of looping, or not looping, it's a continuous going cycle of games. So then we'll look at the power rankings and the standings. We'll look at and then lastly we'll kind of look at a brief little score update at the current matchups. Yeah, without too much further ado, we shall get into the action. Okie dokie, so we are going to do the order a little bit different this time. We're actually going to start with the power rankings, which is also going to be kind of like essentially our standings, just because we are like 4 weeks kind of in. So without too much further ado, I'm going to give you what the power rankings look like right now. Bam. So we have a little bit things set up a little bit different this time. So as of right now, we got Freaks and Greeks in first place with 15 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. Second place, and taking up that number 2 top dog spot, is BTbruh with 13 wins, 8 losses, and 3 ties. Then in third place, rounding out our top dogs in third, is going to be DeepAfMyDawg. How convenient, right? With 14 wins, 10 losses, and 0 ties. Then right around starting the middle of the pack, we have Toon Squad in 4th place with 13 wins, 10 losses, and 1 tie. Moving into the 5th, in 5th currently is NateTheViking with 11 wins, 13 losses, and 0 ties. In 6th is Alvinduhmunk with 11 wins, 14 losses, and 0 ties. J-Man taking in the 7th spot with 9 wins, 14 losses, and 0 ties. Then rounding out and currently in last place, Los Mambacita with 8 wins, 15 losses, and 1 tie. How Fantrax does it is that it kind of separates it by scoring periods, which goes into several weeks. So it'll show you the standings overall for the week, which is, this is the overall standings for the season, which is Freaks and Greeks, aka yours truly, is in first place. Then you have who was the leaders for scoring period 4, 3, and so on. But that is how our current standings are shaping out. Now, how did we get to this point? Well, I will show you. We are going to start with some reviews. Okay, so I guess I technically don't have a graphic set up for like a standard graphic for how I would do like our normal reviews for like the last few weeks. I'll have it in the images when I put them in the Discord, and I can also probably and I'll put them in the Reddit and whatnot later. But for the purpose of this video, I'll just kind of cover it through what you see here on Fantrax. So starting with week number 1, we'll do our reviews real quick. So as you can see here, we had in scoring period 1, we had Freaks and Geeks going on, taking on NateTheViking. Freaks and Geeks got the victory here to score 5-3. So I'm pretty much just going to just read it off exactly how it is here, and we're going to kind of go from there. So for these two, we have, and it also shows that these two players are currently injured, not that they were injured during the time. So, oh, and it does show past players because I did have Devin Vassell and Josh Giddey. Crazy. Anyways, so in this matchup, Bradley Beal was able to get was able to shoot a 6.17 field goal percentage, made about 3 3-pointers, was shooting 800 from the 3-point line, or 0.8%. So about 80% of his free throws, had 10 rebounds, 19 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and rounded out with 69 points. So not too bad. Then on the opposite side for the guard, Cade Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons had a 3.92 field goal percentage with 7 3-pointers made, and also an 80% free throw percentage, with 13 rebounds, 21 assists, 4 steals, and 55 points. Moving into the next set of guards, because there are 4 that we kind of work with here in fantasy basketball. At the time, I had Josh Giddey, who wasn't injured, or who wasn't injured but then got injured, which is why he became a free agent. But anyways, shooting a field goal percentage of about 46%, with 2 3-pointers made, free throw percentage of 50%, with 14 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 29 points. Then across the way, there was Anthony Edwards, who was shooting 4.92 with a field goal percentage of 4.92, or 0.492, with 7 3-pointers made, free throw percentage of 500, with 24 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 71 points. Wow, words are hard. Moving into the guards, Donovan Mitchell, who is really starting to fit in with the Cleveland Cavaliers there, having a 0.493 field goal percentage with 11 3-pointers made, an 8.75 free throw percentage with 16 rebounds, 21 assists, 6 steals, 1 block, and 100 points. Just fitting in amazingly. Kevin Porter, a guard for and then across the way from Donovan Mitchell, we have Chris Paul, with a 3.21 field goal percentage, with 1 free 3-pointer made, a free throw percentage of 1%, 15 rebounds, 32 assists. So even though he does not have a ton of 3-pointers or just points in general, he is wheeling and dealing those assists. So that's what you like to see from your guard. And to add, he also has 8 steals and 1 block. Moving into the next set of guards, we have Kevin Porter, who is the guard for Houston, with a 35% field goal percentage, with 6 3-pointers made, a free throw percentage of 72%, with 10 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 shots, and 36 points. While the star from Atlanta and Trae Young, with a field goal percentage during this matchup, I should say, of 0.324, with 7 3-pointers made, a free throw percentage of almost nearly perfect here with 9.58. So I think that's like 95%, with 12 rebounds, 35 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 76 points. Continuing on, we had Marcus Smart, with a field goal percentage of 3.21, so about 32%, with 2 3-pointers made, a free throw percentage of 88%, with 10 rebounds, 18 assists, 2 steals, and 28 points. So actually kind of low on the points, but still able to be effective at least and get on the scoreboard with the rebounds and the assists. Currently in this matchup, it didn't seem like there was other guards on the other side for Nate, but it's more like they just might be in the bench. For my next guard here, it was DeMar DeRozan, who shot 51%, with making 2 3-pointers, shooting 82% from the 3-throw line, with 14 rebounds, 16 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 82 points. So just a shooting monster. Devin Vassell, I might be pronouncing that name wrong, the guard from San Antonio, with a 20% field goal percentage, free throw percentage of 62%, with 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 11 points. I think he was actually partially injured for part of this matchup. Andrew Wiggins, able to get shooting about 52%, with 8 3-pointers made, shooting 70% from the free throw line with 19 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, and 67 points. And then finally we get into another kind of matchup here on the opposite side here. John Collins, he was able to make about 55% of the shots with 5 3-pointers made, shooting 100% free throw percentage with 31 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks, and 57 points to boot. That man's put in work 100%. Then we had the first round pick, Giannis, going off for 70% field goal percentage, making 3 free throws, shooting about 55% from the free throw line, getting 25 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 65 points. Looking good for my number 1 pick. Lauri Markkanen in Utah, who is having a fantastic season, shooting 48% from the field, shooting 48%, with 7 3-pointers made, making 100% of his free throws, with 29 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 72 points. So being a scoring phenom. Then we have by far the highest scoring person yet in Jason Tatum, who is shooting 58%, with 8 free throws made, shooting 88% from the free throw line, with 25 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 5 blocks, and 104 points, making him probably the highest scoring single individual player this week. Across from Tatum, we got Brandon Clark, who was shooting 60%, making 50% of his free throws, adding 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 20 points. Moving into the next set of forwards, we had Kelly Oubre Jr., who was subbing in for the injured LaMelo, shooting 46% from the field, shooting 46%, making 6 free throws, shooting 75% from the free throw line, adding 18 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 steals, and 52 points. Then Franz Wagner, the forward for Orlando, was able to shoot 44%, with 4 3-pointers, making all of his free throws, with 17 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 steals, and 46 points. So we have Anthony Davis here, making about 50% of his field goals while shooting 2 3-pointers, shooting an 80% from the free throw line, adding 24 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 steals, and 7 blocks, and a good 74 points. So the big man looking strong so far. Nothing in that other forward spot. Again, just might be on his bench, which we shall get to. Because a lot of these players did play a part and have a rotation, so we will cover it. Clint Capella, able to shoot 64% from the shooting 64% while making 100% of his free throws, adding 25 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 24 points. Then across the way, you had the big man DeAndre Ayton in Phoenix. Is that Phoenix? I think that's Phoenix, right? Yeah, Phoenix Suns. I was like real confused. Shooting 59%, making 1 3-pointer, adding 57% from the free throw line, with 24 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. and add 57 points to boot. Moving into the center position, Jacob Poeltl, with 66% from the field, making 66% of his shots, with 60% from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, adding 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 34 points. Then nothing in the other spot, but again, just might be on the bench. Moving into the flex position, we have Jamal Murray for Denver, shooting 38% in the field goal, shooting 38%, making 1 3-pointer. So far, 1,000, or in this matchup, made 1,000. Oh my God, not 1,000. Made 100% of his free throws. Added 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and only 12 points before he got injured. And then on the opposite side, we have Alvinduhmunk Sengun. I'm probably going to butcher a shitload of these names. Shooting 58% while adding 2 3-pointers, 56% from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 47 points. Yeah, and then we can look at, okay, because we covered, yeah, none of these people have stats because they're all up on the top. Okay, cool, just making sure. So then we shall cover the benches real quick for the players that did actually play. Let's see, Trey Jones, the guard, was shooting 53% while making 2 3-pointers, adding a 92% from the free throw line, with 8 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 49 points. Then Josh Giddey with, let's see, 42% of his shots with 2 3-pointers made, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 14 points. Tyrese Maxey the guard for Philly, was able to get a 46% or make 46% of his shots with 5 3-pointers, which is actually pretty decent, making 75% of his free throws with 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 61 points. So pretty modest stat line. Then Gary Trent was able to put up 39%, or was able to make about 39% of his shots with 11 3-pointers made, shooting 69% from the free throw line, adding 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 56 points. Jamal Murray, I think it shows as flex, but that just probably means he can be multiple positions, or that just is how, I don't know. Probably means he could be forward or guard. But anyways, shooting 50% while making 1 3-pointer, shooting 75% from the free throw line, adding 4 rebounds, dishing out 5 assists, making 2 steals, and getting 16 points. And then lastly, we have Jusuf Nurkic, making about 45% of his shots and making about 92% of his free throws with 37 rebounds, which is astonishing, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and making 34 points. Okay, moving on into the next matchup for week 1, where we had DeepAfMyDawg taking on Los Mambacita. So you can see, starting right at the top with our guards, Scotty Barnes was shooting a 51% while adding 2 3-pointers, 60% from the free throw line, adding 12 rebounds, also 12 assists with 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 43 points. Then the number 1 overall pick for Los Mambacita in Stephen Curry, the chef, making about 47% of his shots with 16 3-pointers, making 100% of his free throws, adding 16 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 100 points on the dot. Then we have Moving into the next matchup of guards, we have Luka Doncic shooting 47% with 6 3-pointers made, adding a 94% from the free throw line, 16 rebounds, another 16 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 67 points. Paul George was able to get 44% with 7 3-pointers made, 94% from the free throw line, adding 23 rebounds, 14 assists, 6 blocks, 6 steals, 1 block, and 71 points. Oh man, then I think it's Shai. What was your? Yeah, Shai Gilgeous Alexander. I didn't know if the rest of his name was Alexander, so that's why I checked. Able to shoot 48%, making 3 3-pointers, shooting 1,000. I keep saying 1,000, shooting 100% from the free throw line, making 9 rebounds, dishing out 12 assists, making 4 steals, getting 2 blocks, and getting 60 points as well. Moving into the next guard, we have Zach LaVine for the guard for Chicago, who was making about 52% of his of his shots, with 2 3-pointers made, shooting 75% from the free throw line, making 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 23 points. Let's see here. Okay, we got looks like Tyler Hero. Okay, moving on, we have Tyler Hero shooting 50% from the field goal line, or shooting about 50%, making about 7 3-pointers, with 91% from the free throw line, making 20 rebounds, with 10 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 62 points. Across the way, you have the other half of the Splash Brothers and Klay Thompson, shooting 40% with 8 3-pointers made, shooting 80% from the free throw line, with 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, and 42 points. Moving into the forwards, we have Desmond Bane, with making about 26% of his shots with 8 3-pointers, 90% at the free throw line, with 15 rebounds, 17 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 44 points. Shattuck Bay, dishing out a 44% at shooting about 44% with 6 3-pointers made, 100% of his free throws made, 24 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 54 points. Moving into the next forwards, we have Jaylen Brown shooting about 51%, making 7 making 7 threes, shooting 88% from the free throw line, making 16 rebounds, dishing out 9 assists, not 19, 9, making 5 steals, 4 blocks, and 75 points. Kristaps Porzingis, aka the Unicorn, able to get 41%, with 7 3-pointers made, 57% from the free throw line, 24 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks, and 47 points. We have then Jeremy Grant shooting 44% with 6 threes, 71% from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and adding 47 points. Domantas Sabonis shooting about 46%, 65% from the free throw line, 28 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 43 points from him. Pascal Siakam, able to make 53% of his shots with about 3 3-pointers, 64% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds, 21 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and adding in 83 big ones. Then Christian Wood was shooting about 55% with 5 three-pointers made, 62% from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and 50 points. Moving into the battle of the big boy, the centers, we got Nikola Vucinic making 43% of his shots with 5 3-pointers made, 100% of his free throws, 29 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 blocks, and 55 points. Then we have Jonas Valanciunas. Oh my God, Valanciunas, the center from New Orleans, making 45%, shooting 2 threes, or making 2 three-pointers, shooting 94% from the free throw line, with 39 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 51 points. Moving into the flex position, we got Tobias Harris with 48%, shooting 7 threes, 50% from the free throw line, 16 rebounds, adding 4 assists, 4 steals, another 2 blocks, and 42 points. RJ Barrett was able to get currently only shooting, well, as of this matchup, 33%, with 87% being made from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 29 points to add. And then in the benches, we had Jalen Suggs go off for about 56%, making 4 3-pointers, adding in 50% from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, and 24 points. Then we had Kentavious Caldwell making 46% of his shots, adding in 9 3-pointers, making 100% of his free throws with 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 40 points. Then we have, on the opposite side here, we have Gordon Hayward making about 55% of his shots with 3 3-pointers, shooting 78% from the free throw line, with 10 rebounds, 14 assists, 4 steals, and 58 points. Then we have Bobby Portis, the forward from Milwaukee, shooting 55% with 2 3-pointers made, adding in 18 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, and 24 points. And last but certainly not least, we have Jabari Smith, shooting 30% with 8 3-pointers made, with 100% of his free throws being made, adding in 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, and another 40 points. Oh, I don't think I covered this in the last one either, but so I suppose I'll just cover it real quick. So the final totals for this were 5-3 with in favor of Freaks and Geeks, with field goal percentage of 50% to 47%, with 46 to 40, with 46 3-pointers being made to 49. 82% of the free throws being made compared to 74. Beat them by 2 rebounds and 222 compared to 220. Assist was also very close in 137 to 141. And then steals was 48 to 35. Also, as well as 1 blocks, 28 to 30. And then in overall points was able to make 703 out of 608. Here, before we move on, and all of those add into a all of those players that I mentioned previously added into the 46% to 44% field goal percentage, with a single three-pointer made difference between them at 54 versus 53. Another similar free throw percentage at 83%, 83.1 compared to just 83. So actually, that one was even closer by literally 0.001. Rebounds was not quite as close, with 178 compared to 198. Assists was 111 compared to 91. Steals was 31 compared to 24. Then blocks was 25 compared to 17. And lastly, points was 578 compared to 510. Okay, moving into our third matchup. We have Darius Garland, we had J-Man picking up the victory here, and the score of 5-3, because we do fight over a series of 8 points. And how that broke down was Darius Garland shooting 25% from getting 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 4 points. On the opposite side, we had James Harden, who was shooting 46% while making 7 3-pointers, 95% of his free throws, adding in 25 rebounds, 28 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 78 points. Then we have Tyrese Halliburton, who was shooting about 50% while making 7 3-pointers, shooting 94% from the free throw line, getting 11 rebounds, dishing out 29 assists, while making 6 steals and 77 points. Then we have Jrue Holiday on the opposite side here, who was shooting 33% with 3 3-pointers made, was 100% from the free throw line, with 9 rebounds, 18 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 25 points. Then we got Dame with 47% shooting, with 12 3-pointers made, 92% of the free throws being made, with 16 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 102 points. Then we have Reggie Jackson going off for 36%, while Reggie Jackson was able to make 4 3-pointers with an 80% free throw percentage, had 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 22 points. Alright, next we are going to go into Terry Rozier, who's shooting 39% with 6 3-pointers made, 87% from the free throw line, with 14 rebounds, 17 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 47 points. Kyle Lowry able to get shoot 32% with 6 3-pointers made, with 83% of the free throws being made, 11 rebounds, 16 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 36 points. Mikal Bridges able to get 48% while making 1 3-pointer, shooting 66%, with 22 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 33 points. Then we got Josh Hart able to make 56% of his shots with 2 3-pointers made, a 5 let's see, free throw percentage is at about 88% with rebounds at 30, and the assists are at 13 with 5 steals and 38 points. Moving into the, let's see, we got Draymond Green shooting a 60% while making one free throw or one three-pointer, while making 83% of his free throws with 12 rebounds, 18 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 24 points. On the opposite side, we have Buddy Hield, not Bunny, full, who was able to Buddy Hield has a field goal percentage of 39% with 9 3-pointers made, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 35 points. Kyle Kuzma, 46% while making 8 3-pointers, shooting 68% from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks, and 59 points. Zion Williamson shooting 49%, 3% free throw percentage of 71%. Then we have rebounds for 20, assists 20, steals 20, steals 6. And then we have let's see. I think it was Joel Embiid. Where we have 45% making 2 3-pointers, 77% of the free throw line, 40 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks, and 81 points. Then on the opposite side here, we had Al Horford making 41% of his for shooting 41% with 5 3-pointers, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 15 points. In our flex spot, we had Jordan Poole shooting 38%, 3-pointers made with 5, 80% for 3 throws from the free throw line with 3 rebounds, 18 assists, 6 steals, 43 points. And then lastly, we had Brody, aka Russell Wilson, who's not looked very good at all, with 28% of the field goals. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Oh yeah, the 3-pointers made is 1 so far with 80%. Behind being FTR. Oh boy, okay. And we got Jalen Green going off for 43%, making 9 free throws, making 9 3-pointers, then 90% on the free throws with 14 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and PTS 71. AKA points. De'Aaron Fox went off for 59% with 9 3-pointers made and 71% for the free throws, 17 rebounds, 21 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 95 points. So actually almost close to that century mark. DeJounte Murray shot 46% with 5 3-pointers, making all of his free throws, getting 22 rebounds, 25 assists, 10 steals, 2 blocks, and 59 points. Then we have John Wall shooting 51% with 2 3-pointers made. See, 3-pointers made was 7. A free throw percentage of 100%, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks, 39 points. Then you got Bam on the other side with 54%. Free throws of about 77, 24 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 41 points. And then lastly, we got Evan Mobley shooting 56%. Field goal percentage at 56%. 1 three-pointer made. Free throw percentages at 91. Rebounds at 16. 4 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 40 PTS. 40 points. Moving on into the last matchup for week 1. We have Toon Squad getting the victory, or Toon Squad dropping to BTbruh. So taking a look at kind of how it broke down. Patrick Bev was shooting 33%, adding in 1 3-pointer, shooting 100% from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 7 points. While Booker, aka Devin Bullock, was able to make 53% of the shots, making 9 3-pointers. 95% from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 16 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 96 points. Sheesh. Kyrie Irving here, once we get into the next set of players here, we're shooting 39%, adding 5 threes, 3-pointers, 100% from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 45 points. Then we have on the opposite side Kawhi Leonard shooting 50% with 1 3-pointer made, 50% from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, adding 2 assists, 1 steal, and 14 points. While LeBron James was able to shoot 47%, adding in 7 threes, 76% from the free throw line, 33 rebounds, sheesh, 22 assists, why did I say 42? 22 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 82 points for the ageless wonder. CJ McCollum adding in 48%, with 7 3-pointers made, 87 from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, 20 assists, 5 steals, and 70 points. Anthony Simmons shooting 33%, adding in 5 3-pointers, 87% from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, another 7 assists, 6 steals, and 50 points. John Morant, the star from Memphis, adding in, he was shooting 54%, adding in 8 3-pointers, 84% from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 21 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 101 points. Then in the next matchup with the guards, we had Fred Van Vliet shooting 44% with 8 threes, shooting 100% from the free throw line, adding in 11 rebounds, 24 assists, 11 steals, 1 block, and 40 points. On the opposite side, we had D'Angelo Russell shooting 40%, adding in 100% of his free throws, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 6 points. As you roll on, the rookie sensation Paulo Banchero shooting 41% from the field goal, or shooting 41% with 3 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line, 26 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, 6 blocks, and 70 points. OG Anunoby shooting 37%, adding in 7 3-pointers, with 88% from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, adding in 3 blocks, and 41 points to boot. While we roll right into the forwards, we had Wendell Carter shooting 44% with 2 3-pointers, 72% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds, 18, that's not what that says, 10 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 40 points. While Jimmy Buckets on the opposite side, able to make 47% of his shots with one free pointer, 85% from the free throw line, 19 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 66 points. Moving right along, we had KD shooting 48 points for Toon, or shooting 48% for Toon Squad here, adding in 5 3-pointers, 4% from the free throw line, with 8 rebounds, another 8 assists, 1 steal, and 6 blocks, and a good 59 points for KD, who's pretty much carrying that Brooklyn team, their MVP. On the opposite side, we have Keldon Johnson for San Antonio, shooting 46% with 10 3-pointers made, shooting 72% from the free throw line, 22 rebounds, another 10 assists with 4 steals and 64 points. Moving into the last set of forwards, we have Michael Porter shooting 51% with 12 3-pointers made and 80% from the free throw line. So the man is balling with 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and another 2 blocks with 54 points to boot. Then we have the big man Julius Randle for the New York Knicks, shooting 50% with 4 3-pointers, 77 from the free throw line, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 39 points. So he's doing quite well. Rudy Gobert, the big center, new to Minnesota now, shooting 61% with 45 from the free throw line, adding 54 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, and 47 points. 54 rebounds. It's just astounding. The reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic, the Joker, shooting 62% with 3 3-pointers made, 86% from the free throw line, 32 rebounds, 29 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 72 points. The man is a beast. We have Jared Allen in the flex spot here with 55%, with adding 75% shooting from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 36 points, while Jalen Brunson across from him shooting 44% with 3 3-pointers made, 60% from the free throw line, adding in 8 rebounds, 15 assists, 1 steal, and 32 points. And if we take a look at the benches here, we had Cole Anthony, who was able to dish in 56%, 6 3-pointers, 55% from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 39%. We'll do Tim Hardaway then, who was shooting 30% with 3 3-pointers made, 100% from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 25 points. Then we had Colin Sexton shooting 35% with 2 free throws made, 85% from the free throw line, 7 assists, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, and 39 points. Then we had Jalen Smith for BTbruh shooting 48% with 2 3-pointers made, 50% from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 blocks, and 37 points. Flipping back over to the Toon Squad side of things, and last for the reserves, Michael Robinson shooting 83%, shooting roughly 40% from the free throw line with 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 blocks, and 12 points. Then we have Ivica Zubac for the Clippers, shooting 64%, 66% from the free throw line, 4 assists, 6 blocks, and 26 points. With Toon Squad, or with BTbruh pick up the win over the Toon Squad with a field goal percentage of 50% over 45%, with 53 3-pointers made to 48, with 84% of a free throw percentage versus 79, 226 rebounds versus 162, 144 assists versus 109, they were tied at steals at 29 apiece. Blocks, that was just destroyed at 31-9, and then points was 530 to 603. Okay, you know what? I think just in the interest of speeding up this video a little bit, I will go through and kind of just do the individual breakdowns. So mostly just these, instead of just reading through every single player, because that might take a little bit. I will do that for the current weeks and the subsequent videos after this. But since this is more of just a catch up, I can kind of just give you guys a give everyone just kind of like a quick little overview for it. So anyways, so for week 2 here, we had Freaks and Geeks winning 6-2 with a very close field goal percentage on the week, 47.6 compared to 47.8. Then you had 78 3-pointers compared to 63% or 63. Then we had an overall free throw percentage of 80% compared to 79%. So another one that was very close. Rebounds was 256 to 250. So only about six off their difference. Assists was 167 to 158, with steals being 42 to 32. Then blocks was 31 to 17, with points being 819 to 759. Then in the next matchup, it was Alvinduhmunk and Toon Squad actually getting a tie here, with splitting the 8 points for the week, with 46% with a field goal percentage of 46% compared to 43%, 69 nice 3-pointers made compared to 63, making 85% of free throws compared to 80. In which case, 201 rebounds compared to 257, 168 assists compared to 128. Very close in the steals here by a difference of 1 by 31 to 30. Blocks was also a little bit closer with 17 to 23, and then points was at 543 to 697, with Toon Squad winning the field goal percentage, rebounds, blocks, and points, and Alvinduhmunk winning 3-pointers made, free throw percentage, assists, and steals categories. Moving into the third matchup, we had BTbruh winning against Los Mambacita in a score of 5.5 to 2.5, with BTbruh winning the field goal percentage category, 46% to 45%, so that one was actually very close. Los Mambacita won the 3-point category with 70 compared to 55. She also won the free throw percentage category with 80% compared to 79%. In the rebound category, BTbruh was able to win that one by a score of 208 to 189. BTbruh also picked up the assist category, 198 to 91, and additionally picked up the steals category with 58 steals compared to 15. They tied in the blocks category with 13 apiece, and then finally BTbruh actually was able to pick up the points category as well, with 700 compared to 585. Then moving into the final match for week 2 here, or scoring period 2, we had NateTheViking taking on J-Man, and NateTheViking coming out on top. So in the field goal percentage category, J-Man was actually able to win that one with a percentage of 57% compared to 47%. Nate was able to bounce back with the 3-point category, able to win 49 to 44. J-Man answered in the free throw category with 84%, 84.9. Well, I guess 0.849 compared to 0.841. In the rebound category, NateTheViking destroyed with almost 100 more rebounds, 203 to 106. Nate also won the assist category with 151 compared to 116. J-Man was able to win the steals category with 21, but then Nate was able to steal the last two categories in blocks, in points, by winning blocks category by a score of 19 blocks to 15, and the points category 635 to 427. Okay. So the only image I do technically have that I can use is the review for week 3, which is the one right before our current week that we're in. So in this week, we had the Freaks and Geeks continue their winning ways, picking up the win against BTbruh by a score of pretty much 4 wins to 5 losses and 1 tie. The scoring format kind of changed when you'll see it on the when I switch the screen in a second, but anyways, then DeepAfMyDawg was able to get the win against NateTheViking at a score of 5-3, or in this case 5 wins, 3 losses, and 0 ties. In our third matchup, Los Mambacita was able to get a win against Alvinduhmunk. In our fourth matchup actually, by a score of 5 wins, 3 losses to 0, or as it shows, 5-3. And then lastly, but most certainly not least, because I actually messed up the order, was Toon Squad blowing out J-Man by a score of 7-1. Okay, and we shall now take a look at kind of how all of that broke down, because it's actually quite interesting. So, in matchup number 1 between BTbruh and the Freaks and Greeks, Zios was able to win the field goal percentage category by a narrow percentage of 47% to 46%. Also was able to win the three-point category by 60 with 61 compared to 49. Then BT bounced back with the free throw percentage category with 83% compared to 74. Stole the rebounds category by 212 compared to 211, and also took the assist category at a score of 157 to 129. Then we tied in the steals category at 41 apiece. I was able to get the steals category at 33 blocks compared to 21, and then lastly, was able to outscore him at 738 points compared to 638. Then moving into how this matchup 2 broke down, in which case DeepAfMyDawg was able to beat NateTheViking. DeepAf was able to win the field goal percentage category at a percentage of 50% compared to 47%. Then in the 3-point category, DeepAf was able to get to 65 compared to 51. Nate was able to answer and get the free throw category with 86% compared to 84. Then DeepAfMyDawg also returned with the next 2 categories, winning rebounds and assists, winning rebounds 223 to 198, and won the assist category as well by a pretty narrow score of 139 to 134. Nate was then able to answer with 2 categories of his own, winning stealing the steals category by 1 steal, 30 to 29, and getting blocks as well with 26 compared to 19. And then lastly, DeepAf was able to take the points category by a score of 688 to 592. Moving into the third matchup, we had Alvin taking the first category in the field goal percentage with 47% to 46%, so actually another one that was actually super close. In the 3-point category, Los Mambacita was actually able to take it 82 to 63. In the free throw category, Los Mambacita was able to win another nail biter there with 86.4, or with, well, it's technically 0.864 to 0.862, so just super close. In the rebound category, Alvin was able to win it 187 to 77. And he was also able to pick up the assist category 176 to 113. But then Los Mambacita came back and took the last remaining categories with steals 31 to 25, blocks 13 to 12, and lastly points 587 to 490. Then in our last matchup for week 3, there was Toon Squad was able to get the win over J-Man, with Toon Squad winning the first 5 categories. So that's field goal percentage 48% to 44, 3-pointers and 36 to 33, free throw percentage in 87% compared to 74%. Then rebounds just destroyed in 237 compared to 83. Assists 118 to 91. Then the one category that J-Man was able to win was the steals, 19 to 18. So actually just barely beat that one. Then in the blocks category, he returned to his dominant fashion. Same thing with points, winning blocks by 27 compared to 6, and in the points category, 526 to 320. Which now brings us to our last portion, which is going to be our score update for the current week, which I shall show you right now. So, things actually might be a little bit different as of the scoring for right now. So this was as I made it earlier. We have we have Freaks and Geeks winning currently against Alvinduhmunk by a score of 7-1. We have DeepAF currently losing to BTbruh at a score of 6-2. Then we have J-Man, according to my new updated, which I can just share this, my new updated kind of screen here, which shows that actually J-Man is actually winning 6-2 now. And NateTheViking is winning against Toon Squad at a score of 5-3. With these we still have all of these people still have all of tomorrow to play yet, so I can just show you a quick little example. So I still have these players all to play tomorrow, assuming Donovan Mitchell even does, but he might not. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But is the same thing for him. Okay, so moving into kind of like how it's currently breaking down, we have the Freaks and Geeks here winning the week 7-1, currently winning the field goal percentage category 51% to 49%, the 3-pointer category 69 to 53. Alvin is winning the free throw percentage category 77 to 71%. And then currently Freaks and Geeks is winning the remaining categories with 191 to 171 in rebounds, 135 to 121 in assists, 35 to 19 in steals, 33 to 12 in blocks, and 630 to 420 in points. In the second matchup, BTbruh is beating DeepAF. Currently, DeepAF is winning the field goal percentage category 47% and to 46%, while BTbruh is winning the 3-pointer category with 74 to 52. The free throw percentage category was 79%, 79.9 compared to 79.7. The rebounds category was 213 compared to 168. The assist category with 180 compared to 114. The steals category with 46 to 31. And then DeepAfMyDawg is winning the blocks category with 22 compared to 15. And lastly, BTbruh is winning the points category with 751 compared to 582. Then moving right along into the next kind of stand up here, we got J-Man winning against Los Mambacita. Mambacita is winning the field goal percentage category by 47% compared to 45%. J-Man is winning the 3-point category, currently 59 to 54. Los Mambacita is currently winning the free throw percentage category, very narrowly, 81% to 80. And then J-Man currently holds the remaining categories with rebounds 168 to 129, assists 191 to 68, steals 28 to 19, blocks narrowly 11 to 9, and points 617 to 489. And last but certainly not least, we have NateTheViking currently beating the Toon Squad. Toon Squad winning the field goal percentage category 48% to 45%, winning the three-point category 63 to 48, the free throw category 82% compared to 79, the rebound category Toon Squad is winning the free throw percentage category and the three-pointers made, while NateTheViking is actually winning the free throw percentage category 82% to 79. Rebounds 163 to 162, so that one's actually quite narrow. And he is also winning assists 123 to 85. Toon Squad is narrowly holding the steals 27 to 23. While NateTheViking is narrowly holding blocks 20 to 17. And lastly, NateTheViking currently holds the league with points with 632 compared to 514. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and bearing with me a little bit, as this was a little strange. Just for time's sake, we decided to kind of not to go through every single individual player. Going forward, when we actually do the reviews, previews, and all that stuff, that's what I will do, unless it starts to get too much, unless there's a bunch of weeks that just pile on, then I'll kind of just speed through. But you can typically expect that when I do the videos, if it's weekly or semi-weekly, that I will go through each player like that and kind of read off their stats. I just didn't do it this time just for making this video and trying to catch up on the 3 weeks, plus doing the power rankings and trying to get the current score update up before the scores and the scoring period all change yet again, which would do Sunday night. So tomorrow night, technically as of the recording of this video. But once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry that was a mildly scuffed video. You guys are amazing as always. If you like the content, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. As always, feel free to let me know anything, the feedback right below in the comments. I'm always willing to hear and listen to feedback. You guys have been amazing, and I will see you in the next one. Don't go anywhere, or don't go changing, I should say. And I'll see you next time, sports fans. Peace out, stay safe, and much love. Bye. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.